Hello, my friend. Today I'm gonna teach you how to use Laravel WebSocket. Specifically, I'm gonna teach you how to use private channel. Private channel is a channel that you can send your notification to a specific user that is authorized and other user not seeing this private channel. So let's start to implement this, and that would be fun. There are some tips and tricks. So let's go to install a Laravel 8 authentications package because it needs to authenticate user its private channel. So the package name is composer require Laravel freeze. Let me tell you, if you didn't watch the last video about Laravel WebSocket on a public channel, the link is the below, and you could watch that to set up your environment, install dependencies and packages for WebSocket. In this lesson, actually, we are going to use the last platform that we created. So let's go to continue this. So we install this and let's migrate to create our tables, user tables specifically. We need to generate some routes and views for authentication. Thanks to the open source community, you can use this command to do this whole stuff for us. Please install. So let's install node modules and build the JS files to have the client section of as you can see, it's done. So let's create an event to send notification to user. So let's go to the events folder into order shipment and change this channel name to something that we want. And I'm gonna say this order and put an argument here, this user ID. So I'm gonna add this user ID in top of here and also put public string, public message attribute, and I'm gonna get this message and user ID from the constructor. So user ID and message. And let's initialize these properties. Oh, oops, that's working actually. So as we can see, this user ID is for channel. I'm gonna override a method to change the default event name for the client section and broadcast as return to something like order.shipment. And let's go to the top of this shipment event and implements should broadcast interface. So let's go to the roads folder and into the let's go to the roads folder in the channels.php and create a road to authorize user to access to this private channel. I'm gonna channel, and this channel name must be exactly the same that we have in here. So I'm gonna copy and paste this in here. So just delete this keyword from here. That is enough. Let's create a callback for that. So the first argument is actually the user. This user fill out with the session, and this user ID is calling by the route. And return and user.id is equal to int user id. So if any user wants to access to this private channel, they should pass from this broadcast channel that we created right now. That would be authorized. So let's go to the web.php file to create a route for firing an event to send notification to user. Routes get order function event new order shipment event. The first one is user ID. So I'm gonna just type 1 because the first user ID is number 1, and I'm gonna fire this event for user 1, and user, of course, user number 2 can't access to this. So in your program you should change to whatever you want, or don't forget to go into this file app.php and uncomment this broadcasting service provider. This service provider actually creates a route to authenticate user and also set up broadcasting. So let's go to the client section and create a subscriber to our event and fire and show messages to the user. So let's go to this resources folder, views and welcome. I'm gonna create a script tag in here and put it echo private to the order dot. I'm gonna use Blade template engine in here to get the idea of the user that is actually authenticated, and listen to dot order shipment. So let's go to this page and see what would happen. Just do not forget to import script c asset js. It must be work right now. So let's go to check what do we have in here. Serve in this and serve our WebSocket server. So let's register a user to authenticate it for this channel. I'm gonna write my name. Something dummy. Let's go to the first page, to the dashboard section, and see the console log and check what do we have in this here. And to the networks and WS. As you can see, subscribation is completed. So let's fire an event to see what we will get on the console. So as you can see, your order shipped, and we can refresh it and check it. Let's go to create a new tab and to incognito mode and check we get the same result here or not, because our user is didn't log in here. So in the console, of course, we are getting 403 errors. As you can see, it's just in here. Let's log in this page and see what do we have in here. It was, yeah, something like that. Of course, this is not my Gmail. Let's go to this first page and see what we get. Hey, we get the notification on Thanks for watching this video. In the next video, I'm gonna teach you how to use Laravel WebSocket. I mean private WebSocket, private channel, when you are using authentication with tokens and not in the session mode. It's a bit tricky, but that is fun and you would enjoy it. And I'm gonna tell you more about how you can change the authentication endpoint and other stuff for private channel. See you. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe if you don't subscribe. Thank you so much.